Erin, and this is my RNY journey. Please remember that this is my journey and my story, and your story may not be the same as mine. You may also be given different recommendations from your bariatric center, so please listen to your doctors and follow their advice for you. So I'll be having surgery on June 13th, 2016, which is just under a month from now in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I started this journey back in 2014 when I asked my family doctor for a referral to the bariatric registry, and it took about 2 months for them to send me a letter telling me when my orientation session would be. I believe that session occurred in July of 2014, so we are 2 years from that original session. The first actual one-on-one appointment I had was with a nurse practitioner in December of 2014, and this was basically the intake appointment. So she got all of my baseline information, like my height, my weight, my blood pressure, and she also went over the surgery with me and what to expect, and if I had any questions, she was excellent. So on February 18th of 2015, I had appointments with the nutritionist and the counselor, and then I had a follow-up appointment with the nutritionist in April of 2015. Between April and August, I had a nutrition class, and I can't remember when I did that exactly. Next, I met with the surgeon in August of 2015 and signed my consent with him. And at that time, I was 1 month away from starting my first year of practical nursing at college, so I asked that they put this on hold until May of 2016, which is now. And a month after seeing my surgeon, they had sent me a requisition for getting pre-op blood work done. And I actually saved that and did that about 3 weeks ago. Turns out this was a smart move because they had my current blood work on file and were able to see that I kept up with my vitamins this whole time. So they were able to check on my levels and see that I was a good girl while I was in school. She had phoned, one of the ladies from the center had phoned me and was a little concerned with the amount of time that I had been basically away from the center for 8 months while I was in school. But I told her, I've been on my vitamins this whole time. I'd lost like 15 to 18 pounds and been able to maintain that while in my first year nursing, where all of my classmates probably put on about 20 pounds. So she was happy with that and said she'd talk to the nurse practitioner and get back to me. And then on the following Monday, we had talked on a Friday, and the following Monday she had called me back and said, yeah, she talked to the nurse practitioner, she found my current blood work on file, and everything was good to go. So because I had such a long wait time from seeing the surgeon until now, she did want me to go to a nutrition class again, which I was totally fine with, because I'm sure there's stuff I've forgotten. So, and I happened to do that this Friday, May 20th, and at that time I'll pick up my OptiFast and then start my 3-week liquid diet on Monday, May 23rd. So for my starting numbers, so I am 5'9", and at my first appointment with the nurse practitioner, I weighed in at 288 pounds. And I'm currently hovering around 270 pounds. Like this morning, I was 269. Yesterday, I was 273. So there's a little bit of wiggle room there. So anyway, so that's my story. So I wasn't really looking directly at the camera. I'd made some notes. I tend to do a lot of ums, and I didn't know a lot of my dates because it had been such a long time. And some of those appointments, there were long gaps of time in between, because I really pondered on this decision. I've come to realize this is the decision that's right for me. And it took me a while to get to that decision, because I knew at any time I could back out, but I wanted to get the ball rolling and get the information from them. I didn't want to just say, oh no, this is scary, I don't want to do this, and then not go and do anything. I wanted to get the information from them because they're the ones who are doing it. They're the ones who are going to be doing all the follow-up care, follow-up appointments, all that fun stuff. So I wanted to talk to them. So sometimes they'd call to set up my next appointment, and I wouldn't call them back for like a month and a half or 2 months. And then I'd set up my next appointment. And then at that point, of course, they're booking like a month out or whatever. So it created a longer timeline for me. But that's what I needed in order to feel good about this. I really needed to think about each step of this along the way. But once I finally met with the surgeon back in August, I was pretty sure I wanted to do this. And then during my year of schooling, um, it the decision really became more clear to me that this is what I wanted to do and this is what I should do for my health and going forward in the future. So a little bit about me. I am a mother of 2 children. I have an 8-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son. They take up a lot of my time, keep me on my toes. I love them dearly, of course. I'm 37. I'll be turning 38, actually June 28th, so in the same month of my surgery. Yeah, I'm off now from school. I don't go back until, I guess, September sometime for my second and final year of the practical nursing. I'm not going to talk too much about my nursing on this channel. I do have a separate channel, Nursing Bubbles. If you search that, I'm not even going to bother putting a link there because if you're not going through for schooling, it's going to be of absolutely no interest to you because I talk about the different requirements you need for school, different books, stuff like that. So I'm not going to talk about that much here. See, I say a lot when I don't have things written down. Sorry. So that is my introduction. I hopefully I will keep up with this and update once a week or after something happens or whatever, just to keep you guys apprised. I know I've really enjoyed looking at people's YouTube channels. I haven't actually followed anybody, but I'll probably do that because I just made this channel today, so I'll start subscribing and following to a couple people. And I was binge watching last night until like 3 in the morning. So anyway, so I know it's nice to see people's journeys, and just because one person made a YouTube video doesn't mean other people shouldn't either, because these things change over time. So somebody who made a video and had kept up with their videos from 5 years ago, you know, there's different recommendations for how to do things. So my journey will definitely be different from theirs, as yours may be different from mine, as things progress and time goes on. So anyway, that's all I have to say. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching and take care of yourself. Bye.